before the days of quarantine and coronavirus and AMI days, we made some news episodes, and through the power of Zoom, we're here to introduce them. Today, we're going to highlight one of them, which is Jeffrey Zachary telling you how to avoid illnesses and keep yourself healthy.
2019 and 2020 have been breeding grounds for illnesses all around the world. Coronavirus, the flu, and whooping cough are just some of these illnesses that have affected us. Contrary to what you may believe, these illnesses affect you greatly.
Statistics show that there have been at least 26 million illnesses, 12 million medical visits for illness-related reasons, 2,500,000 hospitalizations, and 14,000 deaths. As you can see in this chart, this is from this October to this February. A lot can occur in just 5 months.
These diseases have spread so rapidly just because people don't know that they have the disease and they're sick and they don't wash their hands and they just spread to other people.
Contracting a disease like the coronavirus, for example, is very rare, but on the rise. So taking precautions like washing your hands, not eating or drinking after each other, or using each other's chapstick can decrease the already small chances of receiving an illness.
Wash their hands and keep their hands off of their face. I see a lot of kids in class chewing their fingernails, rubbing their face. That's a good way to get diseases.
Illnesses have no regard for current events. They can interrupt our lives at any point in time. Whether you know it or not, our lives as students is affected greatly by these illnesses.
Illnesses are a key part of our lives, and the harsh reality is we don't always know everything about them to counteract them. From Warrior News, I'm Jeffrey Zachary.
Thank you, Jeffrey. That was recorded in February before COVID-19. Now we know that it is very important to clean our hands and practice the rules of social distancing. As you know, mental health is just as important as physical health. Here's Kamari to tell you more about the counselors and how to reach them.
CJHS has several wonderful counselors between OGC, Miss Hastings, and Miss Oakley. Miss Hastings is the 8th grade counselor at Central. She's been here for 2 years.
Why I think it's important or in a way that students can receive help with their mental health through a school counselor is if maybe they came to chat with us and got some things, out there that they, are struggling with, or things that they're worried about, anxious about, or just talk about some things that are bothering them, then maybe that'll help their mental health and they can go into the classroom and then really focus on their schoolwork if they felt like they had somebody they could talk to kind of get some things off their chest, go back into the school day, and then focus on their schoolwork. So I think that's probably one of the best things I feel like we can provide as a school counselor.
Miss Oakley is a 9th grade counselor at Central. She's been here for 11 years.
I feel like you guys have a lot of pressures and sometimes family issues, and she's just really great to just come in if you're having a rough day or a day with anxiety, to just kind of sit in her office and visit with her and just to relax and know that the counseling center is a safe place for those rising 9th graders next year.
Central also has counselors from Ozark Guidance Counseling to help students deal with more specific issues. They are at Central 1 full-time and 3 part-time. Together, all the counselors work very hard to support our students at CJHS. If you ever feel like you need guidance for classes, help with your schedule, or help with personal matters, know that our counselors are here for you.
Thank you, Kamari. If y'all need to contact the Central counselors, go ahead and do that through our social media. Now introducing Mariana with the story of stopping pollution and how to keep our environment clean.
Did you know every year 8 million pieces of plastic pollution go into our oceans?
When plastic gets into the water, it can clump up into big patches, like the Pacific Garbage Patch. The Pacific Garbage Patch is a collection of marine debris that stretches from the west coast of North America to Japan.
I recycle to do my part in the environment to help it, and you should too.
Studies shows that there are 700 species of fish that get injured or die from plastic pollution. Plastic pollution also affects humans because there are often small pieces of plastic in the fish we eat.
We should all recycle because we only have one ocean, and to protect all the animal life in it. For Warrior News, this is Mariano signing off.
That's it for today.
Thank you for watching.
Join us next week on Warrior News.